This is the Rabbit Report. I'm Rabbit. Tonight I've got something interesting, something a little, I don't know, I always say it's different. Slightly different for me, I suppose, because it is a action figure based off a video game, which I don't have a lot of. I've got a few. But anyway, we are opening the Second Sister from Jedi Fallen Order, a game that I literally just finished a few days ago, and I'm super excited to have this figure. Second Sister is one of the most interesting characters in Jedi Fallen Order, and spoilers, if you haven't played the game, please turn this video off and play the game, because I will be spoiling some of the content for the game. I'll be giving out a lot of spoilers. I mean, it's a game that's almost a year old. I'm just getting around to it, but yeah, if you don't want the game spoiled, please turn this off and play the game before you watch this review. So anyway, on the side, this is number 95 in the series. So you can see Second Sister Inquisitor. And on the side, Second Sister Inquisitor as well. On the bottom, pretty much nothing, barcode. And on the back, you've got the sort of silhouette of the Second Sister, or at least the Second Sister helmet, Jedi Fallen Order. This is one of the last figures that's going to be in this sort of black and red packaging, because I don't know if you've seen, but the figures are going to have like more sort of artistic detail or artwork on the sides going forward. I can't remember what they're starting with, but there's been like some pre-orders for like Rebels figures. I know I'm gonna have the new packaging. The Hoth Trooper is going to have the new packaging. They're coming out with Clone Wars figures with the new packaging, and I think some of the GameStop figures also as well. Anyway, so to me, Second Sister, like I said, one of the most interesting characters in Jedi Fallen Order, maybe the most interesting character in Jedi Fallen Order. I mean, besides the story of Cal Kestis, which is, you know, okay, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with Cal Kestis, but, you know, they're just another, like, generic white character to me, like another white hero to me. Second Sister has got the more interesting sort of tragic story. If you have played the game, this is a huge spoiler. Again, Second Sister is revealed to be Trilla Senduri, which also turns out to be Cira Junda's Padawan, or the former Padawan of Cira Jundi, which is one of the other characters in the game who helps Cal along on his journey. And you know, like, her tragedy is that Cira Junda kind of abandoned them, and she was tortured by the Empire and gave up Trilla, who was also then captured and tortured by the Empire and became an Inquisitor. So I didn't know this. I was just doing some research about Trilla, or the Second Sister, before doing this video, and Trilla, or the Second Sister, first appeared in Darth Vader 19, which was written by Charles Soule and artwork by Giuseppe Cumincoli. I'm sure I messed that up. I apologize. Cumincoli? I don't know. Anyway, so Trilla is voiced by Elizabeth Grulon, who is Dominican American. That's awesome. Trilla also kind of had a brown skin tone. I think Trilla might be a person of color. It's kind of unclear in the game, but speaks with a British accent. I don't know. It's interesting. But the voice actor Elizabeth also did some mocap for this character, so that's pretty cool. So you've got the double-bladed lightsaber. I don't know. I wonder if the blades come out so it can be like a single-bladed, because in the game, Second Sister sometimes uses the. Well, I'm holding it up like I'm holding a lightsaber. That's ridiculous. Second Sister sometimes uses the single-bladed and then also uses the double-bladed as well. I like that there's shoulder pads that you can use to replace the cape, because there's plenty of times where she's not wearing the cape in the game. Let's get this popped out. That came up pretty easily. There you go. See that, the lightsaber. I like the detail. You know, there's like this silver detail and then also the black detail. And let me see if the blades do come out. Oh yeah, look at that. Check it out. So you can detach the blades, so have a single or double, depending on your preference. I'm not sure what my preference is, how I'm going to display this, but I might have it with the single blade, because I think most of the game, I believe she uses the single bladed lightsaber. But there's also the thing that's kind of frustrating about this is that there's no way to clip it onto her belt or anything. Let's get the shoulder pads out. You got one there. I think they just have a, see that there's a peg that just clips onto the shoulders, I believe. There's that. And get the figure, I think it's maybe attached to the package there with a band, some kind of band or a rubber band. There you go. That just flew out somewhere. There it goes on the floor. Let me know in the comments, did you play Jedi Fallen Order? Did you like it? It's one of my favorite games. I'm like obsessed with it now. So here's the cape. I do like the a red kind of interior. I do wish it was a cloth cape. I might see if I can get one made, perhaps. You got the figure. I also wish this helmet was removable to have the Trilla face underneath, but I guess that would be a massive spoiler if you bought the figure ahead of time and didn't know. I don't know. First thing I want to check is this hand and up and down? Oh yes, it is. Yay! It's up and down. It goes up and down rather than back and forth for a lightsaber weapon holding hand. Let's go over some of the articulation real quick. So the head does not really go up at all. It's like really hindered by the back of the helmet. Can go down a tiny little bit. Does have really nice tilt, and of course can rotate around. Arm goes out to a little past 90. Can rotate all the way around. Looks like a single elbow here, but yeah, but it does go past 90 a little bit. That's really nice. Of course, again, you do have the wrist that can go up and down and rotates all the way around, and has some movement back and forth a little bit as well. The waist is on a ball joint, can rotate around, goes back a tiny little bit, crunches forward a tiny little bit, but I do like all this movement. I don't know if this skirt is like a very what do you call it? What am I trying to say? It's malleable. It's very flexible. So I don't know if it gets out of the way from the legs. It does a little bit. Go up a little. There is a double knee, which goes up really well. That's nice. I'm glad to see that some of the characters are still getting double knees. I don't know if Hasbro is going to change that going forward. It looks like some of the new figures only have single knees and single elbows, which is, I don't know, in 2020 is really ridiculous to me. Like, I don't get that. But I do like, there's some nice detail. It could use like some panel lining possibly, but I like there's some nice detail on the back of the clothing. Also the foot can rock back and forth and goes up a little bit and back really nicely. I will definitely show you this in my photo booth, and that'll be coming up right now. Hey everybody, here we are in my photo area with the second sister from Jedi Fallen Order. I'm super obsessed with this game right now. I've already beat it. I am thinking about like trying to come back and play it again. I love this figure. Let me show you some of the details on this figure, but I do like that this cape actually kind of acts to stabilize this figure a little bit, and it was kind of difficult, but I did get the lightsaber in hand. I struggled with that a little bit, but again, I do like that it can hinge back and forth to hold the lightsaber. Let me show you how the shoulder pads go on. They just kind of fit into these peg holes like that, and the second one right here. There you go. So you got your lightsaber. I do like some of the red detail on this figure. Again, the cloth detail on this figure is really nice. I'm really impressed with it. And I'll go ahead and turn this on so you can get a 360 view as well. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel if you like this video. I really do appreciate it. It helps to guarantee that I can make more videos for you, and that means a lot. Thank you so much. If you want to see more photos of the second sister on social media, you can follow me on all social media at The Red Report. I hope you enjoyed checking out the second sister from Jedi Fallen Order. Please let me know in the comments how you felt about this, and I will catch you on the next Red Report. Bye! Remember to subscribe, Jedi scum.